Trashlings, what's up?
What's up? Hey, this is the Demon Trash Podcast. And I'm Carol, aka Papa Trash.
And I'm Avery, aka Baby Demon.
That's right. And we're back, and we have some just really dope Life's Good. You know, like we started from the bottom.
Now we're here.
We were featured. First off, I just want to say, we were featured in Austin Monthly. We didn't even know about this. As part of the top 11 podcasts, female-led podcasts in Austin, Texas, which is super awesome.
Yeah.
And we were 4th on that list. Don't say 11th.
Yeah.
And we're still on that front page, so that's really awesome. Thank you so much, Austin Monthly. We really appreciate it. I'm
flattered, honestly. So surprised too.
Struggling with imposter syndrome.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't deserve this.
Don't look at me.
Don't look at our actually look at us, please.
Yeah, look at us, please.
Give us sponsors. But no, it was super surprising considering there's so many podcasts in Austin that are so good
and amazing,
and for us to be on that list really means a lot.
It honestly really does.
It feels super special, and we're super grateful. So
yeah, for sure. And to anyone who's new to us, who saw that article or didn't, you're just new to us. We're the Demon Trash Podcast. We are two cousins in our 20s.
Yes.
Stumbling,
struggling,
yeah,
just doing our best,
just trying, celebrating being our worst best selves. And we're a mess, but it's okay.
Yeah,
we're messy.
We've accepted it,
and we'll figure it out eventually. I hope. Maybe not. Maybe it's more fun being this terrible. We're not terrible. But yeah, thanks for coming to hang out with us, to all the trashlings who have been with us so far, and to all the future trashlings.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We're growing and we're learning, and come along with us. Come hang out.
Yeah.
We just wanted to make this a fun.
It's a silly goose time over here.
Just a fun silly goose time at the Demon Trash Podcast, just figuring it out.
Yeah, for
just
sure.
Going through it.
Yeah, going through it all the time. Crisis left and right. So thank you guys so much. We're going to dive into what we always do every episode, our Demon Trash Moments. Got it. Demon Trash Moment. What did we do that we knew was bad, but we did it anyway? You go first.
Me. For me this week, I spent money that I absolutely do not have, that I had no business spending money on.
Yeah, this is your classic Demon Trash overspending. What did we buy?
I bought clothes and skincare, but I will be frank with you, I have not bought any clothes in so long.
Yeah.
I did not do the pandemic shopping coping that everyone did, mostly because I had no money the whole time.
Right.
Still have no money. Hasn't changed.
Circumstances haven't changed over here, sis. We're still the same bitches.
But with us being on camera so much lately, that I'm I need new clothes. I have no interest in being the person who wears the same outfit on camera every time. So
right, I know.
And I just feel my whole wardrobe is so I outdated that it's not who I am anymore.
I don't know her anymore.
I'm just it made me sad. So I was I need to, even though I have no money, I owe Carol $40 on Venmo, and I can't pay her until later.
Waiting. Patiently though.
I went ahead and spent way too much money. These afterpays are gonna kill me.
How much is an afterpay? How much for one thing?
Well, the clothes.
Did it breach the $35 mark?
Oh yeah,
girl.
It's $40 for the clothes, but then I got skincare because I desperately needed skincare. I was out here squeezing the last bit of cleanser, so every time, just raking for that last bit of cleanser.
That's a mood.
And my skin is struggling. So I was like, I have to make a Sephora purchase. Like, I have to buy some skincare. And that one's $30. So like every 2 weeks, it's going to be an extra $70. So going to have to budget for that.
We'll love that for you. And I look forward to seeing all these crazy clothes.
Me too. Hopefully they like, I went a lot out of my comfort zone. So like, they work out.
I saw you like pick out a Robert Pattinson meme shirt and I'm like,
I didn't buy those ones yet. I want to though.
Oh,
I bought some different stuff.
I was like, this is looking like my wardrobe. just a baggy shirt. I need help. I need help, but
just make it a look, make it a vibe.
Yeah, I was about to come out here wearing a blanket hoodie. I got when I was in self-isolation, I got a hoodie. They're OODIE. If you guys have not seen these, this is like the epitome of demon trash wardrobe. Like it's literally just a giant blanket for me to just like be a slob in. And I love it. It's so soft.
It's just like a blanket poncho.
But it's like a hoodie.
Yeah.
And it's just massive. Well, love that for you and good luck to you.
Just gonna have to work some extra hours.
Story of everyone's life.
Yeah.
Me. All right. Well, and we'll go into the premise of my demon trash moment, but so this past weekend, the entire household came together and committed fully to the deepest of cleans this house hasn't seen in an eon. It seems like it was a much needed deep clean of this house, every nook and cranny. But you'd think, oh, what prompted this? You know, It wasn't spring cleaning. It wasn't, just general hygiene. It was, we have a ghost and we need to deep clean to cleanse the house. I love how like that is what's getting me to like just be clean. I was just like, there's a ghost. We got to clean. I can't even tell you how disgusting this household was. It's almost embarrassing, like how gross it was.
It was pretty gnarly in here because,
well, we had self-isolation,
a month of self-isolation,
the ice storms,
animals.
We got big dogs here, kitty cats.
God, so much like stressful energy in the house. Actually,
a lot of like just stagnant energy. But yeah, so it was pretty bad. So I think it's hilarious that like, oh, let's clean the house, like something you should do like weekly. I was just like, we got to do this because there's a ghost.
Yeah.
Like,
that's the only thing.
Like, that's what's going to get me to like make my bed.
Life or death is the only thing.
I have an automatic vacuum, and every single time it turns on, I'm just like, I don't want to listen to that right now. It's accosting. Like, it's too loud. How am I supposed to watch the Meghan Markle Harry interview with that on?
It needs to like start coming on again at like 8 a.m.
I know.
So it wakes me up,
Yeah,
even though I just get mad and go back to sleep.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah, that's the funniest thing. I was like, shut up. I always think of these things are like, oh, this is gonna help me wake up early. No, never do.
No, I need to be woken up by like the gentlest touch of like angels or something. Just like, like, but I still wake up mad. I don't get it. But yeah, let's that's my demon trash moment. That's our demon trash moment. Don't worry, we're gonna go all into this ghost story because it's actually fucking crazy. Like, believe us. Guys, send us your demon trash moments. You can do that through Instagram, all that jazz. But yeah, if you send us your demon trash moments where you did something and you knew it was bad, but you did it anyway, maybe we'll feature it here in our segment.
Yeah.
So yeah, send it. All right, guys, we're going to go to a quick ad from our sponsor, Anchor, and we'll be right back. Anchor, 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 anchor. Casting that anchor, bitch. Guys, Anchor. Are you ready to start your podcast? It's 2021. Join the millennial rite of passage, sis. Start that podcast. And you can do that with Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing your podcast. Best of all, it's 100% free and ridiculously easy to use. And now Anchor can match you with great sponsors who want to advertise on your podcast. That means you can get paid to podcast right away. In fact, that's what I'm doing right now by reading this ad. Tell them why we love it, Avery.
We love Anchor because it's so easy to use. Like, we've used several like podcasting hosting websites, and this is by far the easiest. And you can start using ads right away, and you can even edit and upload your podcast on your phone. So
yeah, it's so easy.
It makes podcasting so easy, and we love it.
And it allows your supporters and your listeners to even support you. Like, they can even donate and tip you if they love what you're doing so much. So it's a great way to like get started, and we just really love Anchor. So thank you so much, Anchor, for being our sponsor and being our host and distributor. And guys, so if you're ready to start your podcast, go ahead and go to anchor.fm/start. Again, that's anchor.fm/start, and start your podcast. And if you do start one, let us know. We'll take a listen. All right, guys, back to the show. It was March 4th, 2021, at the Trash Manor. A haunting in broad daylight would shock Papa Trash and Baby Demon. So, okay, we got to start from the beginning, though, before we get to this crazy incident. So I think we mentioned this maybe in a previous episode. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember if maybe I talked about this. But so when we were the plague house, and we were in self-isolation, one night, it was like somewhere around 3 a.m, which is the witching hour. Spooky. I was basically awake during the night and sleeping during the day at this time. But so my boyfriend, he was asleep. So I went in our bathroom, and we have like ambient lighting that we sleep with on. And I'm in my bathroom, I'm brushing my teeth, and I'm looking in the mirror, and there's still just like a little bit of light. But behind me is our walk-in closet. And as I'm brushing my teeth in the mirror, granted, I know it's very dark, but in the mirror, I see standing next to me as like a reflection, like the opaque figure of like a person, like kind of standing a little bit behind me in the reflection.
Right.
So I whip around. I don't see anybody there. And you know, like when you are looking in a direction and it's dark, but you're like, there's someone standing in there. It was like, it happened so fast because my light switch was right there. I slammed the light switch. No one was there. I went into my closet. I was like, oh, like someone is. And I don't know how to explain, like, you just felt, I just was like, someone's in here with me. I saw someone, like, a feeling. Like, I know someone is looking at me right now. And so, you know, I've had some like paranormal stuff happen throughout my life, pretty unexplainable stuff. So I do believe in it. And in that moment, I just kind of like said sort of like, this is a sacred space. Like, no negative energy is welcome here. You know, I'm protected. I'm safe. Everything's fine. I kind of just like did like a little banishing, like, you're not, get out of here. Whatever is here, you're not welcome. And I kind of left it at that.
Yeah.
I just was like, that's fine.
But then later on,
after
like rejoining quarantine,
yeah,
we believe on the same night, our roommate,
whose bedroom is right above my closet where this energy was, she said that she woke up and she was woken up by the sound of my voice saying her name. And she woke up. Her lights in her bedroom were on because sometimes she falls asleep with them on. And she said no one was there. She opened the door to see if I was outside the door. I definitely didn't go up there. And because I was sick with COVID. So yeah, and we're pretty sure it was the same night.
Yeah. So
it was pretty obvious to us that, okay, well, are we suggesting that there could be some sort of negative spirit here?
And then all through like our quarantine, like even I had like these weird like feelings that like there was someone in the house, and I would like go out and like look, and I didn't see anyone, but like I just felt like I would just hear like noises,
hear, like rustling in the kitchen.
Yeah, rustling in the kitchen. Like it felt like someone was walking around, and like sometimes you kind of just like get like there's just like a vibe that you're not alone. And I just like kept feeling that like once or twice during quarantine. Like even I was like, is someone in here?
Yeah, and we talked and we're like, yeah, I had the same kind of similar stuff. And you know, it couldn't have been the dogs, because it couldn't have been my dog. My dog was with me. Every now and then he would perk up and be like as if someone was there, and there's no one out here. Like, you know what I mean?
There was out here.
There were a couple times you said you checked, right?
Yeah, I actually went out and checked and I didn't see anyone. And like, I know if it was like Carol rummaging around, because it wasn't like,
loud.
It wasn't loud. Yeah. Like,
it sounded,
when any of us walk around here, generally it's pretty loud, and you can like hear the door. Like I can hear your door opening and closing, like if you come out here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I wasn't hearing any like doors opening and closing. I was just hearing like little sounds.
So all of that started happening during isolation. And then I would say things kind of stalled out during the ice storm. We had a lot of commotion in our house. We had my brother staying with us because he didn't have electricity and all that. And, it just was, honestly, it's just the start of 2021 was just extremely negative for everybody. And so it brings us to last week when things got really wild.
Yeah.
I had continued to feel like, I hate to say, like, I'm a sensitive person and I can like feel energies, but I really feel like I can. And I really didn't feel like that negative one that was around during isolation kind of torturing us. I feel like it went away, but I still kind of got the sense like that there was an energy here that wasn't like negative, but just kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like just kind of a little chaotic, because this is what started happening. So last week, this is during the day. This is like 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. My brother stops by to drop off his dog. We're kind of just like talking.
Yeah, we're sitting in the kitchen,
which is right next to my bedroom.
Yeah.
And my bedroom door was open. And my boyfriend's cat starts getting sick, like, and so I'm like trying to deal with that and clean it up. And she pukes in my bathroom. And so I grab some paper towels to go clean it up. But as I'm literally walking across my bedroom from the bathroom, a shirt flies through the air and lands on the puke, as if someone threw it from my closet. And there wasn't a shirt hanging on the door or anything. Like, this was a shirt, by the way, that I had folded and put on a stack on top of my shelf that we keep in our closet for clothes. Basically, it's like a makeshift dresser. Anyway, it flies through the air like from my closet. I didn't see it because of the direction, but it lands right on the pile of puke in front of me. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God. Like, just like, I wasn't scared too. I should also mention, I wasn't scared. It was just more like, did I just see that? Like, did that just happen? So I like pick up the shirt and like kind of just throw it off to the side because I didn't want to get puke on it. I mean, I already had puke on it, but I just like didn't want to leave it on there. I come out, and Avery and my brother are like watching, like, they didn't see it, but they're like right there. And I'm like, you guys are never going to believe what I just saw. Oh my God. And so I go back in the room Actually, no, I didn't pick up that's not true. I didn't pick up the shirt.
Yeah.
I walked back in because I can't. All right, that's what happened.
Yeah, so I am sitting, like, where I'm sitting at the table is, like, I have a direct viewpoint, like, into Carol's room.
Yeah.
Like, I can see, like, her side of the bed. And, like, the whole time, like, while I was talking, I was, like, looking, you know, I had
a small
eyesight.
pile of laundry.
Yeah, she had a small pile of, like, laundry by her bed. And, like, I was just, like, I noticed it. And then when she came out of her room, I, like, was, you know, paying attention to her because she was talking about seeing this shirt. And I was like, what the heck? And I was like, I don't, you know, care. I don't know if you were messing with us or whatever.
Yeah.
But then.
Yeah, you guys thought I was messing with you.
And then, like, so then I looked back down and the black shirt was in the pile of laundry that was by her bed.
Yes. So
which was not there the whole time because I was, like, looking right at that laundry because I was just like.
Yeah, so basically what happened is I
Being
saw the
nosy.
shirt land. I, like, saw this happen. I walked back out, was telling them what happened. I walked back in to clean up. The shirt had been moved from the puke off to the side. I cleaned up the puke, came back out to throw away the paper towels, and was standing by my doorway, and that's when Avery said, that wasn't there a second ago. I turn around. It was the black shirt that was thrown. So now, not only did this energy or entity throw a black shirt down to help me clean up the puke, it moved it off the puke, and then it moved it and put it into the dirty pile of laundry I had next to my bed that I was going to put in the washer. So I was like, at least it's being helpful.
Yeah.
Anyway, a long-winded story, but as we continue here, so over the course of the next couple of days, we had every intention we cleaned and cleansed the house on Saturday.
Yeah, we told the ghost that we were going to clean.
I was like, okay, we're going to clean. We're going to cleanse this energy. We're going to get it out of here. So that happened, like, I want to say, like, on a Tuesday or Wednesday. And so every single day up until Saturday, things were moving around, man. Like, in my bedroom, I would have little bits of furniture. I have, you know, just like little fun bits and bobs that are on shelves that would be completely moved, like, to other parts of the room. You said you walked into the office.
Yeah, I walked in the office and, like, the chairs were, like, lined up in a really weird way.
And we wouldn't do it
that I would, because I always just tuck my chair
we always tuck our chairs
into our desk. But then, like, I walked in the office one day and the chairs were, like, lined up, like.
Yeah, I saw it. It was like back
weird.
to back. It was very strange in the center of the room. Like, we would not have done that because of the way our desks are situated. And also, like, lights that we turn off are on again. Like, I would walk into my bathroom, and because I'm very meticulous about, because my boyfriend, he turns on every light and leaves them all on. He never turns them off. So I am very meticulous, and I would like shut off the lights in my closet, go back out, do some laundry, come back, the lights would be on. It's just me in there. You know, so, you know, he's gone during the day and no one else goes in my room.
Yeah, and then we would have lights out here in the kitchen be on, and I always turn off the lights because I hate sleeping and be able to see light.
Right.
So I always turn them off, and you were saying that you'd come out and they'd be on.
Right. So this past Saturday, so all this was going on, and you know, again, like, we didn't feel like this energy was negative.
We did a tarot card reading.
That's right. We did a tarot card reading, and I was just like, does Spirit have a message for us? And we did a tarot card reading, and essentially this tarot card reading revealed that this spirit was like, I dig your guys' energy, and that's why I'm here. And but the reason why I can't leave is because the energy in this house is very stagnant and chaotic, and I can't leave because our house was just like, we had just literally come out of isolation, these ice storms and all of that.
Ice storm.
And the house was dirty.
Trash was piled up.
It
dishes,
was bad.
It was dusty as hell in here.
So the spirit was like, listen, you guys are dope. The good things are coming your way, but, like, this environment is just like, I can't leave. I'm stuck here. So I was like, okay. And it was funny because our roommate's brother, who is a witch, a practicing witch, gave a little reading, right, over FaceTime and was like, I'm sensing a lot of stagnant energy.
Yeah.
And it was just like, that's exactly what the tarot reading said. So we cleaned the house, cleansed it, smudged it, filled it back up. You know, we did the whole damn thing. We did the whole thing. But then last night, when Avery and I went to sleep, I looked at Avery from across the kitchen as I was about to go, and I was like, don't forget to turn off the lights. And she's like, I always remember to turn off the lights. I'm like, every single time I come out here, they be on. Because, like, when the lights are on, they go under my bedroom door, and I'm just, like, I can't sleep with that. It's just too bright for me. So we, like, together, I remember, like, we switched off the lights. I turned the lamp off. I turned our automatic hue bulbs out here off. Everything was completely dark. At, like, 1 a.m, I rolled over and woke up for a second and saw light from underneath my door.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like I was hearing light switches last night. Yeah. And I was like too scared to like go out because
exactly.
I don't want to see ghosts.
And my brother came by. My brother came by to pick up his dog around midnight, but I know he didn't switch the lights on because I was still awake and I heard him come through the door, grab his dog, and leave. He didn't turn any lights on because we have hue bulbs, so I have an app. And I didn't see the lights come on from underneath my door. Yeah. And then so I went and brushed my teeth, laid down in bed, went to sleep, woke up, saw the lights in the kitchen were on. So I came out and it was, I mean, these are light switches and also my hue bulbs were on, which you can only turn on by pressing an on switch that we have over here or through an app. And I was just like, okay. So I told Avery about it this morning and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I feel like we have to like call up Mac.
Yeah, we might need
a professional to come through here because I did read that cleansing, like sometimes it takes a couple times to like, get it out. But like, yeah, it's just, and here's the thing, I don't feel any sort of negativity. It's just like a little mischievous and it is a little scary.
Yeah.
It's just a little off-putting. It's just like see shit move and like when like me and you looked at each other and we're like, we're turning the lights off.
Because I always turn the lights off.
Yeah, it's just like.
The only time I might leave like the microwave light on, but like that one's not being turned on and off.
No, and also like I don't mind that. Yeah. It's nothing. It's very dull or dim. But yeah, last night at like 1 a.m, I rolled over, looked under my door and I saw all of these kitchen lights were on. And and the hue bulbs.
I heard like lights like being turned on or like off. Like I heard like clicking and I was like, I'm not. Like I'm very much the person like if I'm gonna be murdered, like I don't want to know. I'm going to sleep.
And we know it's not our roommate.
Yeah.
You know, my boyfriend was sleeping next to me. I knew it wasn't my brother. My brother literally walked in. We have cameras too. We have cameras that show like he was in here for 2 seconds. He didn't turn any lights on. He didn't do anything.
So there's a spirit in here. And, you know, we were talking about like there's construction going on near us. And I was just like, I feel like spirits were disturbed and are wandering around and found a place here. And because your mirror is literally like facing the outside of the house, so I feel like that could be like it's like because on the outside of the house, so they could like walk through.
It's almost like because also my closet and bathroom are very dark. They don't get a lot of natural light. There's literally one little window in there and it's very dark. Yeah. And there's a lot of old stuff that we store in our closet. So there's always like this, and also the way my bathroom is that there's this giant mirror that reflects the entirety of the bathroom and the closet. And one of my friends was like, you know, he's not skeptical. He's very skeptical when it comes to paranormal stuff, but he was like, you know, people say that mirrors in the dark can be portals for the spirit world. And basically to have just one giant mirror reflecting this dark room all the time. I'm like, I always feel like there's something in there, but like I always feel like every single time I walk in there, I never feel alone. And it's tiny. It's not big at all.
No, yeah,
it's not big at all. It's not like I walk in there and it's a massive room. Like it's a tiny space, but every single time I walk in there, I'm just like, I always feel like there's something in there. I always feel like I'm being watched.
I'm like, I kind of want to see like, the TikTok aura thing. But I'm terrified to see if there's like
just standing and go
like
into my
figure.
closet and it's just a figure. Yeah, I mean that was pretty terrifying, and I
kind of want to know, like, is it just one person? Where are they hanging out? Because I'm like, I'm about to buy some like crystals, like protection crystals, because I just don't want a ghost in my room.
And it almost
I can't handle it
because it's affecting my roommate upstairs, and we're also getting a little bit of activity in the office. Which, by the way, my closet backs up to the office, and my roommate's room is right above that top. Space. Yeah. So it's just very weird. And it's kind of like, I know it sounds like, oh, there's going to be an explanation. No, some of this shit really like does not make fucking sense. Like it does.
The whole
does not
shirt
add up.
thing. Because I was like, did you move the shirt? And you were like, no. And I was like, that shirt was not there, dude. It was not there.
Hand over heart.
And I'm a really skeptical like person with like ghosts and
then
stuff.
My brother, he still doesn't have water because Texas. And
yeah.
And so he's been coming over to shower, and he was saying, that explains it. He took a shower in my shower, and he was like, it got really cold in there. I thought someone was in there. He kept asking if I was there. And yeah, and it's just that's what he told me. He texted me about this, and that's why he didn't want to shower in my bathroom anymore. Because the next day was when the shirt incident happened, and he was just like, oh my fucking, that's why it freaked him out so bad. He was like, I gotta go.
We need to get some crystals for your bathroom, or you need to like cover your mirror at night.
I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what to do. Like, well, here's the thing. And again, I don't feel, I have experienced some really like, whatever is here is evil. Like I've definitely had that happen to me in my life. All the stories.
Yeah.
This doesn't, it's just creepy. It's just creepy. You don't want to feel like at night,
that there's someone walking around,
that there's someone walking around in your house or something, because like, I also get really nervous about it because Raven and I went through some like a pretty serious like intruder stalker situation when we first moved to Austin. And that whole situation really freaked me out, and I have a lot of like PTSD from that whole situation. So I don't like it. I don't like hearing sounds that I know are not you guys, you know what I mean? Like that freaks me out. Like it really, really scares me, because my biggest fear is a home intrusion situation again.
Yeah. You hear that, ghost? Like, I don't feel like it has like bad vibes. It hasn't done anything like that was feeling like malevolent. It like literally like tried to help clean up cat puke and like put it away, and like it's telling us to clean up. So I'm like I feel like the ghost is trying to support us and like help us out, but it's just like I just need my space to be my space, no bad hard feelings about it. I just want to be like, I'm a scaredy cat. I don't want to like walk up on a dark figure. Like, that's not my vibe.
It's also not awesome when you open your bedroom door and you're like, my chair moved. Yeah. My armchair is not where it is in the corner. Or like my little poof that I put my feet on is now across the room when it was tucked under my armchair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Weird.
Like stuff like that. Like, and it's happening in broad daylight, which I've just never experienced. Always ghost stories always happen at night.
Yeah.
At night. No, this is like broad fucking daylight shit. Like that you walk back into a room and you're like,
and it's moving things.
It's moving stuff. When we were smudging and cleaning this stuff, like literally on Saturday night when I was smudging, one of my fucking things, like one of my little bits and bobs was like in a completely different spot than where I put it. Like that panda thing was on the other side. Like it was just like, okay, like I get it. But like, let's move on now.
It's time to find a new. It's
time to go. So anyway, that's our whole ghost situation. This is the haunting of Trash Manor. Again, I don't sense any negativity. I'm not allowing negativity to enter my space. Does it creep me out a little bit? Yeah, because it's fucking weird. An invisible force is moving shit.
Yeah,
I don't like that. But this is not a negative free zone. Yeah. I am not.
Honestly, the energy did feel a lot better in here.
Yeah.
After we cleaned. So
yeah.
Even though this ghost is still here, at least the energy is better, I guess.
Yeah, it does feel a lot better. But any of you trashlings out there have advice for us, because we did cleanse on Saturday, and last night, it's Monday now, so last night, Sunday night, we were experiencing some stuff.
Yeah, and I feel like the office chair moved again, because like we cleaned and I tucked my chair away, and the next day come in there, it's facing out, and it's just like, what the heck?
Yeah,
don't touch my stuff. I'm scared. Like, I don't want, like, what if they're like hanging out like right here, like they're sitting on that armchair, and I'm just like, please don't.
Care to comment?
Right? It's just like,
no. Yeah, it's just, so Mac, if you're watching, can you like hit us up, because I just don't know, like I thought like one cleansing would do the job, but then I was reading that like we might have to do it a couple more times.
I think we need to do the broom thing, like where we sweep out like the negative energies and sweep it outside or something, because I was looking to it too, because I'm just like, I don't care if it's good or bad energy. I just like, good or bad ghost. I just don't want a ghost here.
Yeah, like
I'm not about it. Like I'm not about that stuff.
There's enough energy in this house. I don't need a poltergeist.
Yeah, unless they're gonna start like helping out with rent and making things happen.
I have tough times, sweetie, and I get it. Like you're just trying to hang out, and I understand rent is high here in Austin. Real estate
next boom town.
I get it.
Rent's high.
Tesla's
but
10 minutes away. Like, I understand that we're in a prime location, but sweetie, like rent went up for us this year. You're going to have to start contributing. Yeah. If you're going to stay here. So anyway, we would appreciate any tips on how to get rid of this energy and cleansing tips. Hey Trashlings, welcome to the break. We just wanted to pop in and remind you to follow us on Instagram and TikTok. You can follow us on Instagram at Demon Trash Podcast and on TikTok at Demon Trashcast. We're also filming some stuff over on YouTube, and it's pretty kick-ass stuff. We're doing movie and TV reacts, and here pretty soon we'll be playing some games, so come on over and hang and subscribe.
And if you guys are listening to us audibly, we just want to let you know that we have a Demon Trash Podcast YouTube channel where you can watch the full podcast for free.
On camera. You can look at our ugly mugs.
You can come hang out with us on our YouTube channel. And all the links to this are at demontrash.com. If there are any topics that you guys want to talk to us about, you can DM us on Instagram, and you can email us at demontrashpodcast@gmail.com.
And if you love what we're doing over here and want to help us keep the lights on, get our studio built, surgeries, just kidding.
New wardrobe.
You can support us for as little as 99 cents a month over at anchor.fm/demontrash. Again, that's anchor.fm/demontrash. And once again, we want to send a very sincere thank you to the Trashlings who do support us every month. We really, really, really appreciate you. And we thank you, you gross, disgusting, beautiful creatures. We love you so much. And that's it. All right. Thanks for joining us on the break. Back to the show.
We've all heard the news, and whether we agree if it's the timing is right or not, we get it. But Texas is reopening.
Daddy Greg said it's time.
100%. It's coming down. Like, it's going down.
When this episode comes out, Texas
mask off.
is open.
Mask off.
It's mask off. Mask off. Now, okay, really quick.
Whether or not you want to adhere to the rules still, like, businesses still have that option, and we know a lot of Austin businesses are.
Yeah, I don't know of a lot of Austin businesses and restaurants that are changing.
Yeah. So, but for the state is open, and bars are reopening. And
I mean, Jesus, like even some of the clubs are like, March 15th, here we go, bitch. Like, come on out. Like, we're doing big parties. We doing it big.
Yeah.
But they're saying they're social distancing, which I think is funny. I'm like, how can you social distance at Barb's? Love you, Barb's, but how do you do that?
And still, like, I think they still say you have to wear a mask if you're not drinking and stuff. Mm-hmm. So not all the precautions are being thrown to the wind, at least here in Austin.
Yeah.
But, you know, whether you control the masses is, you know,
not going to be able to.
Not going to be able to. But
I mean, all pandemic, the 6th Street's been kind of popping every now and then.
I think people have found ways to, like, with rules with the food thing, like they found a way to like stay open, and it's just like, it's just crazy. It's literally been a year. It's been a year since we've been out.
Yeah, it is the 1 year anniversary, I think, like today.
I spent my entire 25th year of my life in quarantine, not being able to go out. Talk about a quarter life crisis, sis. Talk about a quarter life crisis. I've been locked inside.
Yeah.
And now that our state is reopening, I'm having a hard time. There's a big mental debate going on in here, fighting. I know what's wrong. But I want to go out. I want to go get zooted.
She's trying to get zooted.
And I know it's wrong. Incorrect. I know it's incorrect. I know that's the wrong answer. Mm-hmm. But it's tempting.
Oh, yes, of course, bitch.
I feel so cooped up.
When Barb's was like, we're doing a damn drag show. I was
Grimes drag show.
Excuse me?
That's right up my alley, sis. That ticks all my boxes. And
that ticks all my boxes.
And,
yes, it does.
And I'm supposed to do the right thing and stay inside?
You're gonna make it that tempting?
A drag show with Grimes? I ordered a whole new wardrobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my mind, I don't know why. Like when I was shopping,
got glitter makeup that's just been sitting there. I'm trying to have some fucking. I got some
duochrome.
I'm trying to have a moment.
I got some duochrome like eyeshadow that it's just been waiting around, honey. Like I'm ready to go out. Like never like before have I ever been like, we were kind of like settling down, I would say. Like when you first moved to Austin like a few years ago, we were going out like every other weekend, every weekend or so.
Payday.
every payday.
Every payday.
And I want to know how we did it before, because like I like don't go out now, but I still have no money. Like when I was like going out all the time for somehow I found money to spend. And
well, that was the problem, was that we were literally like short on rent, but we still have fun.
I always pay my rent. Like I don't know how.
No, yeah, for sure.
I always found a way to pay my rent. Now I'm struggling to pay my rent, and I have no fun. Like what the heck is going on here, sis?
Right. There's a disturbance in the forest.
There's a disturbance in the forest, and I'm excited for things to open. Obviously, like I want to be safe.
Right.
You know, like I'm not going to go out on this first weekend where like, you know, things are going to go off the wall. Like
it's going to be fucking, you know what? I get it, because it's kind of like low key FOMO to just watch it, like just be an absolute chaos.
I want to be there.
I just want to like, I wish I could fly just so I could hover.
Yeah. Like I want to be there, but
I wouldn't want like a gas
there.
Mask. I would need to wear like a hazmat suit, because the COVID in the air, you're probably going to be able to see it like smog.
Yeah. Just like all the germs.
Yeah.
Whenever I see like just like images of like in video of like old concert, like huge things, like it just seems so foreign to me. Like I feel like going out for the first few times going out is just going to be so weird now. Like until we get used to it again.
I might have like an emotional breakdown. I mean, the first time I step back in Barb's, like for real.
Yeah.
Like I'll just be like just break down like, in the middle of the floor.
Like kiss the ground.
Ew. Never, bitch. Never. No. Ever. They still got fucking.
Yeah, it's still pretty.
There's a mix of semen, beer, and vodka that have been there since fucking 2008.
Yeah, I just feel like it's gonna be. Oh, I want to go though. I want to go so bad.
I want to go so bad. I know, but I'm not going.
I'm not going yet.
Personally, I know that personally for me.
And I spent all my money on clothes, so I can't go.
Right. Personally, for me, it's more, I'm just going to let natural selection take its course.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm vaccinated, you know, mask off.
I was like shopping for like outfits that I would never wear to barbs. I was like, mask off. Like, I'm going hard.
Were you looking at like Fashion Nova Sloot outfits? Like, you were there? Were you there?
Not that far, but like definitely like way more like slooty than like I would say that like we usually dress and go to barbs, you know. Right. Just because when like Austin, it's not like, at least down like Red River and 6th Street, it's not really like the get glam dressed up Fashion Nova vibe. Like, if you want to do that, go to like, I would say the Domain and
go to Rock Rose,
ogled at by some random dude in a Ferrari or whatever. They drive around there. The night. Yeah, if you want to go do that, go to the Domain, like Rock Rose, whatever. But you know, barbs is not that vibe. But I was like, I'm gonna shop, I'm gonna plan this outfit, like.
Yeah,
I'm ready for it. But my one thing though is if we go out and they are playing the stale, stanky music, I will burn the whole city to the ground. Like, we've been in isolation for a year, sis.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to be hearing no Dua Lipa circa 2018. Listen. One kiss is not all it takes, okay? It's time to play
bop,
some.
Though.
It's a bop, but I don't want to hear it.
We've had others. I understand.
It's time to move on.
Yeah, I get it.
We're in a new era. Right. We are post-quarantine. AC. Oh, wait. No, AQ. I'm dumb. Okay, I saw that. It was on we are AC. No, AC after coronavirus. Actually, coronavirus is always going to be around. There's BC before coronavirus. I'm going on a tangent.
There's AQ after quarantine.
After quarantine.
I like that better.
Yeah. AQ, new music. All right.
Yeah. I mean, we always loved like a good throwback in the club.
Yeah.
Like, we like that, right? But no, I don't want my entire club to be a time machine to a time to BC.
Mm-mm.
I need AQ.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 100%. Like, we love a good throwback, but you're right. If I walk back in there and they're playing Bodak Yellow and not Up,
yeah,
I'm burning down.
Yeah,
arson.
We've gotten new music, playing new music. That is like my only thing is if we go out and because I've changed so much, the music needs to change.
I'm different now. I've been through a lot. We all been through a lot.
Let's grow up. A haunting. I've had many a crisis in quarantine.
Bitch, we really haven't. We don't need to go down this road. We do not need to go down this road of like how much trauma we've been through. I've
been through way too much, and then to come out to stanky stale music. No.
Right.
No.
What's the Dua Lipa song? New Rules.
Oh God.
So, what the fuck is that song?
If I hear any like old Beyonce, like she put out a new album.
The Lion King album slaps.
Yeah, put that one out. Play music from that. Bops.
Yeah.
I don't need to be hearing ape shit.
Great song, but I don't need to hear it.
I don't need to hear it.
There's a lot of other songs.
It's stale. It's stanky stale. Okay.
There's a lot of other songs. A lot of music came out.
Grimes put out a whole album, an amazing like DJ album. Like, I want to hear that.
Yeah, like throw on the Cyberpunk album.
Yeah,
that album slaps.
Woo! That album slaps.
Zoot me up.
Yeah,
put me in my power zoot.
But yeah, Texas is opening up, and you know it's gonna be a while before anything goes back to normal.
Yeah, and you know, I think I am very curious to see how this coming weekend will be.
I feel like it's gonna be
wild.
A disaster. Like, it's gonna be wild. Like, we're gonna be hearing sirens, ambulances. They're gonna be way too many people going way too hard to the paint. It's gonna be sloppy.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. And you know what, dude? I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea it's just gonna be bad. I so badly wish that I just want to go downtown, but like be on a sky. I just want to be out of it. I just want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to like see it. I just need someone to set up like a live camera, like a live footage, so I could tune in and be like, oh, like,
glad I'm not there.
Yeah. Low key wish I was there, but I'm not going. Like, I'm not vaccinated, not smart. I also just like feel bad for, I just hope like bartenders and shit. Like,
yeah, all the service workers who literally have been.
I stand with you. I get like jobs. They're doing it because like, they need money, right? I'm sure like they need money and they make money from tips and all that. So tip, if you're gonna go out and be a piece of shit, like tip very well.
For all the people putting their lives at risk
so you can go be a sloppy piece of shit on 6th. If that's what you want to do, totally fine. That's we live in a life, liberty, and justice country. Go do your thing. But tip. And don't die. I hope you don't die.
Yeah. Still wear a mask. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't make out with strangers.
When you're drunk, people are just gonna be like, making out with strangers. It's gonna be fucking wild. I can't wait to see the numbers for coronavirus after this opening weekend.
Oh, it's gonna be a big jump for sure. But they went out. That's on them. That was their decision.
That's on them.
Don't go out if you're sick.
Couldn't be me. Yeah. Well, Texas.
Yeehaw,
bitch. Texas has had one hell of a year. Yeah. It just like, she's still wanting to be headlines. She be headlines.
Like, oh,
she's like, wait till this summer. I got a hurricane brewing, sweetie.
Oh yeah, Let's talk about there wasn't there a UFO sighting or something recently here too?
All right, before we go, we got to talk about that.
Can we talk about my little thumbnail? That did I predict it or no?
Are we?
I literally edited like a thumbnail of like a little UFO flying over like downtown Austin.
Yeah.
With coronavirus. Like, how did I know? Just kidding.
How did I know? Yeah, no, so apparently there was a strange sighting above Lake Travis. And here's the funny thing is that what was described sounded a lot like something I had said that I saw that I thought was UFO-like when I went to go visit my mom, in Florida. It was like a ball of light that like came down from the sky. And I was like, and it wasn't lightning or anything because it was a clear night. And it wasn't a shooting star because it was like, you could tell, like, you know what I mean? It like came directly down. And and there was some video. I mean, it looked honestly from the video, like, not gonna lie, it looked like a drone, just like really high up. But I don't know. But a lot of people were like, is anyone going to talk about this? It was weird because it almost looked like it went from being like invisible to being visible. It was very strange looking, but like we got UFOs, we got record-breaking ice storms that destroyed our entire electric grid. Governor Abbott, Daddy Abbott was just like, oh, we're not stopping there. We're opening up full force, bitch. Yeah. Oh, you don't have a vaccine yet. You'll get one, but we're opening.
Yeah.
And it's wild. I can't wait to see what 2021 holds for us. I'm just like, I learned how to ride the bull, bitch.
Yeah.
I've learned to hold on, so I'm ready.
I'm along for this ride,
it caught me off guard. 2020 caught me off guard last year, but I've saddled up, bitch. I got stirrups now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got chaps. I've got chaps on. I'm ready to go.
I got spurs on these boots, baby. We're ready to go.
I'm ready. Throw it at me, bitch. Try me.
It does. And we're just like...
Next podcast is us like, so guys, we're going through another crisis. We're trying so hard not to be bummers. Oh, and then I saw, because
life comes at you fast, kids.
And the UFO, everyone was blaming Elon because he moved here and Tesla's opening up, and they were like, oh, he's bringing the aliens with him. It's just like,
the aliens were already here, sis.
Yeah, they've been here. Well, guys, this was one hell of an episode. This was fun. needed this. Are we good enough for you, Austin Monthly? You like that? You like this content? I don't mean to scare people off. All right, guys. That's the end of that's the show.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you get.
This is us. This is the Demon Trash Podcast. Over and out.
See you next time.
God, give you a fighting chance.